I love you. How are you today? I am just returning from doing a little photo shoot, so that's why I have the gems on my forehead and my makeup done, as you can see ever so eloquently by the incredible It's Carly G. You can find her on Instagram at It's Carly G. And we had so much fun in the mountains today, and it's just kind of centering me into the here and now to relay a message that or a teaching that I've been streaming through now for a little over a week. And this particular teaching that I was streaming through directly from source comes in at a time as we are ascending and evolving and transforming, as most of you are somewhat aware of by now. You might not necessarily know what ascension or awakening or enlightenment means, but I'm sure by this moment, by this time, you have somewhat of a sense of what's happening, or you've at least heard of it. So these words might not be quite as foreign to you as they might have been, say, 4 or 5 months ago. And that's because the planets are shifting. We're moving into a new part of the astral belt, and we are evolving. And it's happening. It's happening with you, even if you are not conscious of it. So, yes, in this moment, we have to start to clear the collective consciousness of some of the energetic subconscious programs that have been fused and relied on by the collective consciousness for the past really long time, decades on this planet. And now we're at a moment where the angels are calling down to the light workers for us to start to clear and cleanse the collective consciousness of some of the deep subconscious programs of the matrix. And one of those programs and one of those beliefs is that if it's easy, it's not worth it. And that something that is worth it, it must be difficult. It has to come with a challenge. It has to come with a price. It has to come with effort and with a lot of work and with suffering and with pain. That's the only way that it becomes worth it. So people work and work and work and slave themselves to their jobs, to different projects that they're inspired by, to their life. They enslave themselves in this life by believing that they have to continue to push through these difficult storms, and that if it's not hard, it's not worth it. And that's simply not the case. As we move into a higher dimension, a higher frequency, that barbaric and controlling desire inside to have everything be difficult and challenging is no longer going to serve us in the new dimension that we're birthing right now on this planet, that is the 5th dimension. And at the 5th dimension, at this higher vibrational frequency, we no longer need to struggle. We no longer need to fight. We no longer need to work our blood, sweat, and tears into everything we do. It's no longer necessary, because we awaken to the fact that we are powerful, magnificent beings, and we are divine creators, and that we can create anything that we can imagine, as long as we have the clear sight to do so. And when we start to live in accordance with this divine plan, so this divine plan that you may or may not have heard me talk about before, we all have one. We all have this divine plan that we chose and we created before we incarnated into this beautiful body that you are here watching this now inside of. So as we incarnate into this beautiful body temple, we come with a very specific plan, purpose, mission. And our soul will link up with other souls who have similar missions, who have similar plans and soul contracts in soul families and soul groups and all these amazing ways, so that we can work together and find each other and create these visions and have support as we move forward in our growth and in our evolution as a collective consciousness, you know? So we incarnate here with these soul groups so that we can march and walk our path with purpose. So now as we move into this fifth dimension, this higher vibration of frequency that's coming through, we no longer are going to tolerate an existence where we are not walking and marching in accordance with our divine path and plan that we created before we got here. Because that's just wasting time, right? Even though time doesn't exist, so are you really wasting it, or are you learning and growing and evolving each and every moment of every single second that you spend in the matrix? Because your soul created that as well. You create every situation that you're in. But we won't go there just now. We're going to continue to focus in on this divine plan and this divine path and marching and walking in accordance with that. So the energy that's coming through in the fifth dimension, and you can think of, say, the throat chakra. The throat chakra would be the fifth chakra. So the vibration that the throat chakra puts off, you can think of that as a lot of the characteristics of the fifth dimension. Truth, honesty, loyalty, love, compassion, purpose, high consciousness, alignment. All of those are truths that will be exuded in the fifth dimension. So here, in the fifth dimension, you are aligned with your higher self, you are speaking and living your divine truth, and you are walking your path. So what does it look like when you're walking your path? And I'm circling this back around to where I began, and that's, life doesn't have to be such a struggle. It doesn't have to be difficult in order for it to be worth it. It can be easy, and you can become great through that process too. It can be easy, and you are still valued. And that's something that's dug deep in our subconscious program, is that if we don't work hard for it, we're not worthy. That if we don't fight and struggle and put everything we have into it, then we're not worthy. Well, I'm here to correct that thought process right now and tell you that you are worthy. You are worthy of this life beyond your most wildest dreams. You are so worthy to be here that if you were not worthy enough to be here, you would not be here. Because the creator source that you are makes no mistakes. There are no mistakes. So first and foremost, know that you are worthy. You are worthy in this life. You are worthy of love. You are worthy enough to be here. And you are worthy enough to walk your path and know that your path is meant to be effortless. It's meant to flow. It's meant to be beautiful. It's meant to blossom and grow. And yes, challenges might come up from time to time as we have soul things to overcome and to grow, and we learn through our challenges. However, every second of every day no longer needs to be this challenge, this fight. We can let it flow. We can let ourselves step into your divine role. And moving into this space, when you align with your higher self and open up your higher realms of consciousness, open up your higher chakras, start to get in touch with your guides that are always here for you. And we all have them. I'm not special. You're not special. We're all one here. We all have guides. But it's about us asking them to support us, asking them to guide us, asking them to come through this realm of free will and show up in divine love and support and guide us along our way. Our higher self isn't someone out there. Our higher self is within. So you don't need to go outside of yourself to find this guidance. This guidance is within. You need to turn within to seek this guidance, to align with your path, to ask yourself, why am I here? Who am I? What is my purpose? What is my mission? What am I here to create? And you have a divine purpose. You have a divine purpose. You're here to create something that only you are designed and capable of creating. And I think that is magic. I think that is wonderful. I think that makes you so beautiful and so unique and so loving. I think it makes us all that way. And that's why I share these words with you, and I share this message with you, and I share this new vision of this new future with you, because I believe in you. I believe in you so much. And I want you to believe in you as much as I believe in you. So we're starting to reprogram the collective consciousness. And we're reprogramming the collective consciousness right now to allow ourselves to feel worthy. To know that if it comes easy, it is still worth it. Because I tell you one thing for sure. When you walk in accordance with your higher self, when you walk in accordance with the divine plan and the divine path that you are here to create, your path will be effortless. Doors will open. When you surrender to your truth and you surrender to walking at one with your highest knowing for what you are here to do without fear, without hesitation, you will begin to see that doors are all around you. People are all around you to support you. And you'll start to have amazing things happen to you that just show you that it doesn't have to be challenging. Because when it's right, when you are walking in alignment with yourself and when you're highest knowing, there is nothing but love that can flow through that space. Nothing. Unless you choose for something else to flow through. So as we walk now in our highest alignment, knowing that we are worthy of love, we are worthy of prosperity, we are worthy of abundance, we are worthy of being here, we are worthy of this life. And those grand dreams that you're visioning, people here have a really, really, really amazing and magical purpose right now. We are ascending as a humanity, as an earth, as a collective consciousness. We are ascending. So there are beings on this planet that have grand vision for a world that's never been seen yet. Don't let that grand vision frighten you, because we are one in that vision. And you are worthy. You are capable. You have all the tools you need inside to birth that vision, to walk that path in alignment with your highest knowing, and to sprinkle love all around everywhere you go. So, let's just take a moment together to close our eyes and take a few deep breaths. Just center into this moment. Two more. And then begin to invite in this white light that comes in through your crown. And you start to see this white ball of light start to grow above your head, as though the whole entire collective consciousness is building and sending you this bright white light right now. And on your next inhalation, pull that white light down through your crown, down through your third eye, your throat, your heart, your solar plexus, your sacral, your root, and send that white light down into the earth. And then feel the earth start to beat its heartbeat around that light, as that light picks up the energy of your chakras that it just flew through. And it begins to gather all of the colors of your chakras, forming this beautiful rainbow of light. Deep into the earth, feeling the pulse of the earth energize this light. Feed this light with power, with love, with beauty, with grace, with magic, with matter, with a physical existence to create. You feel the heartbeat of the earth pulse, energize, empower your being. And then you pull that rainbow energy up from the earth, and it moves up the back of your body now, up through your spine, out your crown, and you beam this rainbow bridge of light out into the universe. And you send that rainbow bridge of light out into your communities, out into your towns. And then you just imagine that rainbow bridge of light fills up the entire space around you with this bright, beautiful color. Bright and vivacious, just like the life that you live. Feel that color swirling all around. Feel the magic, feel the wonder. Know that in this moment, you are releasing any patterns that tell you you are not worthy. I call in the highest knowing of your true self, your true divine nature, to infuse every cell in your being with love, washing away any subconscious program, any matrix thought that tells you that you are not worthy, any thought that tells you that you have to work hard for it to be worthy. You have to work hard in order for you to be successful. You have to work hard and struggle for everything you've got. Washing away all of those thoughts, all of those patterns, all of those blocks. And then infusing, inviting in the energy, the essence of effortless success, of effortless flow, of working as one with the divine within you to create and manifest miracles and magic and wonder. And just infusing your entire being in this moment, in this here and now, knowing that you are worthy, you are prosperous, and through that, I am worthy, I am prosperous. Taking a deep breath in, exhaling it out. Repeating after me, sealing this with an affirmation. Even if it comes easy, I am still worthy. Even if it comes easy, I am still great. Even if it comes easy, I am still a leader. Even if it comes easy, I am still worthy. Knowing right here and right now that you are worthier than your wildest dreams could ever imagine for you, because you are unlimited. You are beautiful. You are love. Thank you so much for tuning in and for listening to this teaching today. And I will be tuning in a lot more to, as I'm being called to step up my mission. And my mission is to be a spiritual teacher for the new earth that's emerging. And I am here to teach the collective consciousness how to live in this new energy, how to embody this energy. And I am so grateful as my guides are now sending me teachings, new teachings all of the time. So I'm going to be able to tune in with you guys a lot more, and all of these teachings are coming directly from source or coming from other realms of consciousness that I work with, like the fairy realm, the goddess realm, and the angel realm. So, my name is Rainbow Jones, and I am sending you so much love. And please, while you're here, subscribe, because I'm going to be sending a lot more guidance from above to warm your heart and fill you up with love. The light in me mirrors, honors, and worships the light that is within you. Namaste.